In October 2017, a mysterious post appeared on the Facebook page Art Bell's Midnight in the Desert, featuring Heather Wade, sparking intrigue among UFO enthusiasts. The post showcased a photograph taken in daylight featuring an unidentified flying object in the desert with a helicopter hovering above it. Accompanying the image was a cryptic caption. "I've had these photos for 10 years, and it's time to share them." They were taken in July 2007 during a radar test at our field in the Mojave Desert. "I've always hesitated to show them, but here they are now." The post, which vanished shortly afterward, marked the beginning of a compelling saga involving UFO researcher Philip Mantle and Keith Bradshaw, the man behind the images. The images immediately caught the attention of Philip Mantle, a veteran UFO investigator known for his meticulous research. Mantle's curiosity was piqued by the clarity and apparent authenticity of the photograph. He reached out to Keith Bradshaw through a private Facebook message, seeking more information about the post and its origins. By the time Mantle checked the post again the next day, it had been deleted. However, Keith responded to Mantle's inquiry, explaining his hesitation to share the photos due to the circumstances under which they were taken. Keith admitted that the photographs were captured illegally and expressed regret for posting one publicly. Despite his initial reluctance, Keith began corresponding with Mantle, sharing more about the story behind the images. He revealed that the photographs had been taken at China Lake, California, a remote location known for its US Navy base and classified testing grounds. The incident occurred on a hot July morning in 2007, around 11:30 in the morning. As Keith and Mantle exchanged messages, more details about the photographs emerged. Keith explained that he was present at China Lake during a radar test and happened to witness the scene by chance. He described seeing a UFO, metallic in appearance, hovering silently in the air. The object exhibited unusual stability and lacked visible propulsion systems, distinguishing it from conventional aircraft. Adding to the mystery was the presence of a helicopter above the UFO. Keith noted that the helicopter appeared to be observing the craft, though it did not seem to interfere with it. The juxtaposition of the two objects, a cutting-edge terrestrial vehicle and a seemingly otherworldly craft, was both striking and enigmatic. Keith seized the opportunity to capture photographs of the scene, but he was aware that doing so violated strict regulations regarding photography in the area. Keith shared 5 photographs with Mantle, each providing a slightly different perspective of the UFO and the helicopter. The images were clear and detailed, offering a rare glimpse of what appeared to be an extraordinary encounter. Mantle, recognizing the potential significance of the material, sought to document the story while respecting Keith's privacy and legal concerns. The choice of location adds another layer of intrigue to the story. China Lake, California is home to the Naval Air Weapons Station, a sprawling military installation that serves as a hub for weapons research, testing, and development. The base is shrouded in secrecy, with limited public access and ongoing classified operations. This makes it a prime location for sightings of unusual aerial phenomena, whether advanced military prototypes or unexplained UFOs. Given the context, it is plausible that the object Keith photographed could have been part of a classified military project. The US military has a history of testing cutting-edge aviation technologies, and many UFO sightings near restricted areas are later attributed to experimental aircraft. However, the distinctive features of the craft in Keith's photographs, its lack of visible propulsion and silent operation, set it apart from known technologies, fueling speculation about its origins. After the images were shared, they quickly gained traction within the UFO community. Philip Mantle's involvement brought a level of professionalism to the investigation. As an experienced UFO researcher, he approached the case with a critical yet open mind, documenting Keith's story and analyzing the photographs with care. Mantle also sought expert opinions to determine whether the images showed signs of manipulation, further bolstering their credibility. While definitive conclusions about the China Lake photographs remain elusive, the incident serves as a powerful reminder of the mysteries surrounding UFO sightings. The combination of a restricted military setting, high-quality images, and a credible witness account makes this case one of the more intriguing entries in the annals of UFO research. The photographs shared by Keith Bradshaw have sparked widespread discussion among enthusiasts and researchers, particularly due to their striking similarities to other recent UFO sightings. As unidentified aerial phenomena continue to capture public attention, comparisons between the China Lake images and contemporary reports highlight patterns and consistencies that deepen the mystery surrounding these encounters. From tic-tac-shaped craft to glowing orbs, the visual and behavioral similarities raise questions about whether these incidents are connected and what they might reveal about the origins of these unexplained phenomena. In recent years, public interest in UFOs has surged, spurred by high-profile releases of declassified government reports and videos. The Pentagon's acknowledgement of UAPs, including the infamous Tic Tac video from 2000 NAD4, has added legitimacy to the field of UFO research, encouraging more people to share their own sightings. Keith Bradshaw's photos depict a metallic, saucer-shaped craft that appears to hover effortlessly above the desert, with no visible means of propulsion. This description resonates with eyewitness accounts of UFOs observed in various locations around the world. The similarities have led many to wonder if the object at China Lake is part of a broader phenomenon, one that spans decades and defies conventional explanations. One of the most striking comparisons is between the China Lake UFO and the Tic Tac craft observed by US Navy pilots during a 2004 training exercise off the coast of California. The Tic Tac, so named for its elongated cylindrical shape, exhibited extraordinary capabilities, including hypersonic speeds, abrupt directional changes, and the ability to hover motionlessly. While the China Lake object appears more disc-shaped than cylindrical, it shares several key features, such as its apparent lack of traditional propulsion systems and its silent operation. Both cases also involve military settings, China Lake being a classified testing ground, and the Tic Tac incident occurring during a Navy operation. This overlap has fueled speculation that these objects could be advanced experimental technologies developed in secret. Another comparison frequently made is between the China Lake photos and sightings of glowing orb-like UFOs, which have become increasingly common in recent years. These orbs are often described as spherical or disc-shaped objects emitting a bright light, with the ability to hover, maneuver erratically, and disappear instantly. In Bradshaw's images, the metallic craft does not appear to emit light, but its reflective surface and seamless design align with descriptions of these enigmatic orbs. Reports of glowing orbs often emphasize their intelligence-like behavior, as they seem to respond to human activity or surveillance attempts. Similarly, Bradshaw's account of a helicopter hovering near the China Lake UFO raises questions about whether the craft was being actively observed or perhaps even studied by military personnel. The interaction between the helicopter and the UFO adds an element of mystery, suggesting that the incident might not have been a mere coincidence, but part of a larger, deliberate scenario. The similarities between the China Lake photographs and recent UFO sightings have also intensified calls for greater government transparency. As agencies like the Pentagon continue to release reports and videos of UAP encounters, many are urging officials to provide more information about what they know. Bradshaw's account, involving a classified military location, adds weight to the argument that governments might possess detailed knowledge of UFO phenomena but are withholding it from the public. The timing of Bradshaw's photo release in 2017 is particularly significant, as it coincides with the beginnings of increased openness around UAPs in the United States. Some researchers speculate that the China Lake incident could be connected to broader military efforts to study or reverse engineer advanced technologies. Others, however, caution against jumping to conclusions, emphasizing the need for further investigation and verifiable evidence. Beyond the United States, similar UFO sightings have been reported in countries such as Brazil, Russia, and Japan, creating a global pattern of unexplained aerial phenomena. The consistency of certain features, saucer or disc shapes, silent operation, and advanced maneuverability, suggests a shared origin or technology. The China Lake photos fit neatly into this pattern, reinforcing the idea that these sightings are not isolated incidents but part of a larger, interconnected phenomenon. Reports of unidentified flying objects above US military sites have sparked widespread intrigue and concern in recent years. These mysterious objects, often described as performing extraordinary maneuvers and exhibiting capabilities far beyond current human technology, have been witnessed by military personnel across multiple locations. What makes these sightings particularly alarming is that many of these UFOs do not appear on radar, yet they have the ability to outmaneuver the most advanced fighter jets in the US arsenal. The combination of invisibility to detection systems and superior aerial performance has led some experts to view these objects as potential national security threats, raising urgent questions about their origins and intentions. Incidents involving UFOs near military installations are not new, but they have gained increased attention due to recent declassifications and public disclosures. One of the most perplexing features of these UFOs is their apparent radar invisibility. Despite being observed visually by trained military personnel, these objects often fail to register on radar or other detection systems. This technological gap poses significant challenges to national defense, as it undermines the ability of the military to track and respond to potential threats. The radar invisibility of these UFOs raises several possibilities. One theory suggests that these objects use advanced stealth technology far beyond anything currently known. Another posits that their propulsion systems may operate outside the electromagnetic spectrum, making them inherently undetectable by conventional radar. Regardless of the explanation, the inability to monitor these objects leaves the military in a vulnerable position, as it is impossible to prepare for or counteract a threat that cannot be reliably detected. In addition to their radar invisibility, UFOs reported near military sites display exceptional aerial capabilities. These objects can accelerate from a standstill to hypersonic speeds in seconds, perform sharp turns at angles that would be fatal to human pilots, and hover with complete stability in extreme conditions. Such performance exceeds the limits of known aerodynamics and challenges our understanding of physics. These capabilities have raised questions about whether these UFOs represent foreign adversaries testing cutting-edge technology or something even more mysterious. The sheer performance gap between these objects and current human-engineered aircraft has led many to dismiss the possibility of terrestrial origins, pointing instead to advanced, non-human intelligence. The presence of unidentified craft with such capabilities near sensitive military sites poses undeniable national security concerns. If these objects are foreign in origin, they could represent surveillance efforts or advanced weapons systems designed to test US defenses. Alternatively, if their origins are extraterrestrial or interdimensional, their motivations remain a profound mystery. The growing body of evidence surrounding UFOs has led to increasing calls for transparency from both the public and government officials. While the Pentagon's UAP reports have provided some insight, they have also fueled frustration due to their lack of definitive answers. For many, the acknowledgement that UFOs exist but remain unexplained is both intriguing and unsettling. The public's demand for clarity reflects a broader desire to understand whether these objects pose a genuine risk or represent an opportunity to advance human knowledge.